Hello, yes, it's another Command and Coder video. Not done one for a few days, largely because over the last 3 days I've played this game for about, I'd say, 10 minutes total. So today has already been the longest I've played it for quite a while. Well, quite a while. 3 fucking days, that's not quite a while, what am I talking about? Now, I started in Nehet. No surprise there. But I'm now quite a way away from there. In fact, I am here at HR 1645 and I am right at the edge of populated space. Where I'm going, HR 1621 here is the last populated planet. After that I'm way into, well, I'm going into the unpopulated area. And indeed, where I'm heading is going to be the furthest into like unpopulated territory that I've ever been. Prior to this, the furthest that I had been was when I did that video checking out that black hole. I can't for the life of me remember where it was. Let's have a look. HIP 37610 might have been there. It was either there or it was at HIP 34707. The more I think about it, it's HIP 34707. Anyway, wherever it was, that was the furthest out from you know, populated space I'd been to. I think that was starting at Nehet again. That was something like 255 light years away. Starting at Nehet, the place I'm going to this time is almost twice as far. It's just over 500 light years away. That might give some of you a clue as to where I'm going. The other clue, this should give it away to the vast majority of you. I'm going to the system that is the home of Zephod Beeblebrox. You should know it by now. If you don't know it, then you have no right to call yourself a sci-fi fan. Anyway, so well, we've already got my stats up. My exploration, you'll notice on my system is visited, it's gone up to 416. That's quite a jump from where it was. And my progress from exploration has certainly shot up as well. They passed 2 million. 2,078,754. And the reason for that is that after that fucking event that I was doing, and I can't remember where it was. Anyway, that ended, and you know, all the events ended. There was that one where you had to bring in the bounties, and then there was the other one that where was it? AOT says. That was the one bringing in cargo. That ended. And well, I made 10 million at the one bringing in the bounty, and I made 3 million at the one bringing in cargo, so I did okay. As you can see, my balance is now shade under 32.5 million. So I figured, you know, I've been doing a lot of cargo runs and I've been doing a lot of combat, fucking hell of a lot of combat. So well, I went for a bit of a brain fart phase really, and I decided to try a bit of exploration again. which is why you may have noticed my level 2 detail scans has gone up. It was at 800, it's now up to 810. I have got a detail surface scanner again. I haven't changed my routine as far as exploration goes. The only thing I scan is the sun that's right in front of me when I first arrive. I mean, obviously I then use the advanced discovery scanner to, you know, find everything in the system, and I'll just piss off to the next one. So, you know, I just can't be bothered with going around for ages scanning everything. And but I've got the detailed surface scanner because I'm going to try and squeeze every extra credit that I can get from this journey in particular. And who knows, it might get me to the next rank above Trailblazer. I haven't got a fucking clue what that rank is. I've really not paid any attention to the exploration ranks. The only one that I know of is that the Explorer rank equivalent of Deadly is Pioneer. I am nowhere fucking near that. I think the Trailblazer rank that I've got now is the Explorer equivalent of Competent. I think it's either Competent or it might even be Expert. No, it can't be Expert, surely. Anyway, whatever it is, I might make it to the next one. I doubt it, but I might. I don't think anything else has really changed much in any of my stats since the last video. I have now made 141 million in combat profit. Oh yeah, I did actually manage to do a assassination mission. My highest single reward is now up to 192,992. I thought I would take a chance because it was, you know, so valuable, and I figured, okay, it's about to be a pirate lord in an anaconda, which it was, and he was elite. So I figured, well, that wouldn't do my combat rank progression any harm. So I gave it a go, and yeah, I did it no problem. I got more for taking him out than I got for the mission. The mission was, you can see, paid just under 193,000. Taking him out paid me 225,000, which calls into question some claims that a number of people have been making on my videos, where they say that they've gone into resource extraction sites and taken out multiple anacondas that all paid well over 200,000. Well, for me to find an anaconda that paid over 200,000, I had to take on a pirate lord who was ranked elite. So I am now starting to think, is it ever so slightly possible that they are bullshitting me? And when I say I'm starting to think, is it ever so slightly possible, what I mean is I am 100% convinced they are. Right. So, no more fart-assing around. The system I'm going to, if you haven't worked it out by now, you never will, so I might as well just come out and tell you, is, yeah, there. And as you can see, I have got a long fucking way to go. When I started at Nehet, it was just over 500. It was something like 515, I think. Now it's a mere 357.24, and I got a lot of fucking stops on the way, and every single one of them is unpopulated. Now this is going to result in me having astronomical integrity costs when I get back. It also means that because of that, I may have to find a different route when I'm coming back, because if I then go back going through all of these same systems, I'm obviously not going to make a single credit because I've already going to have explored all of these. So I'll have to like head up somewhere around here and then go back to Nehet or wherever it is I decide to go. I might actually go back to Seoul. I recently was given a small incentive to go back there. So in fact, if I do go to Seoul, then I can just go straight back there from Betelgeuse, because well, it's nowhere near the direction that I came out here in. So, but then, yeah, that's the point. That means my repairs in integrity is going to be even more fucking expensive, because I don't get much, I have a discount with the Federation. Oh, I don't know, anyway, it's a fucking long way away from, I've got all this to go. And how many jumps is that? 25. It's actually less than I thought, but it's still a fucking hell of a lot. It's taken me 11 jumps just to get here. Right, well, I am going to spare you the grim and unbearably tediously boring details of going through every single fucking jump. So I'm gonna stop this here, and then I'll do it in bits, I guess, as like I did with the black hole exploration, until we get there. So well, the next part is well, coming up a damn sight sooner for you lot than it is for me.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
This part doesn't actually have anything to do with my attempts to reach Betelgeuse. This is more that I just remembered
Frameshift drive charging.
On one of my recent videos, unfortunately, because he proved or showed himself to be a total cunt, his comment got deleted. But I was rather honoured to get a comment from a real life Sherlock Holmes. Among his insults was that great insult that is frequently used, pointing out that I am unhealthy. Now, in my videos, I have on multiple occasions pointed out that I have epilepsy. Although it does seem to have gone into remission. I haven't taken any of my pills for the best part of 2 weeks, and I haven't needed to. Anyway, on top of that, I smoke multiple fags through every single gameplay video I do. Not just my Elite Dangerous videos, but also my retro videos. My retro review videos. There are over 100 of them. There's over 130 of these Elite Dangerous videos. And there's also my other gameplay videos, such as my Dragon Age Inquisition ones. And then there are my PC game reviews, the 20th of which went up earlier today. So in all of those, I'm smoking. I smoke 40 a day. And Brain of Britain here manages to deduce that I am unhealthy. Where do they get this fucking insight from? It's staggering. I don't know how they do it. Now, if you are watching this and you were that prick, You're going to have to do better than that at insulting me. The trouble is, you're not going to get the chance to do it on any of my videos anymore, because like several others, your comments won't appear. That's a shame, isn't it? Gutted about that. Anyway, I'm still plodding along towards Betelgeuse. I will be back when I either encounter something interesting, which is highly unlikely, or when I'm about to get there. So yeah, in the meantime, you just sit there and I'll keep chugging away for another 19 fucking jumps. Well, still going. I'm now well into the Synchronisation named systems. This one that I'm in has a Tauri star, which means I can't fuel scoop from it, which is a pain in the ass. I always worry when I come up to systems where I can't fuel scoop from them, because I wonder how many more there are going to be and if I'm going to end up fucking up completely. Well, let's see what's at this one. I see that countless times on this. Abago Hero has gone offline, and then within a few seconds he comes back online again, and then offline, and then online, and repeat ad infinitum. I wonder if he's got something wrong with his connection. This looks like another star that I can't fuel scoop from. Well, as I'll tell you, looking at it visually, it looks like one I can, but no, it's another Tauri star. That's why I can't. Fuck. How many more are there? It means I'm going to have a long old fuel stop at the first place that I arrive at where I can't fucking fuel scoop. But the good news is, we're now down to only 6 jumps before we get there, so we're now well into just single figures. Anyway, let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now I haven't seen a single ship for fuck knows how long, so I'm definitely out here on my own. Jump seems to be taking a while. Mind you, I've also seen other things that show server issues. I can't scan stars and nothing comes up, and then I do the discovery scanner and it doesn't find anything, even though there should be some. Okay, well, let's see if I can actually scoop from this one. Oh, at last. this is just your bog standard red dwarf then, is it? Yeah. This must be unquestionably the most common type of star in the galaxy. There's a number of stars that I scan and they come up red dwarf. Of course, the red supergiant that I will be scanning at the end of this is not so common by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, it's going to take an age just to fuel scoop, so I'll be back in a few. Okay, well, the next jump takes me to Betelgeuse. Now in this system there are over 40 objects. I must stay unexplored. Now anybody who knows anything about Betelgeuse will know he's very big. It's a red supergiant.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And that is why we can see it quite so clearly from where we are. It's in the constellation of Orion. And that's despite the fact that it is, well, a significant number of light years away. It must be over 600 light years. And you're used to you know, arriving in systems and you are anywhere between 2 and 5 light seconds away from the sun. Not this time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go. You will notice that we are just a little bit further away from it than that.
Four, three, two, one, engage.
Now it's not going to actually look that different. It'll look like just any other star, I would imagine. Oh, no, it fades in. But it is 2,700 light seconds away. And yet it's that big. That's why it's taken a fair while to scan. So there you have an M-type red supergiant star. And in order to scan it, well, safely, we arrive in the system 2,700 light seconds away. Now, there surely won't be anything else in this system. Fucking hell. I wouldn't want to fucking be living on these planets. I am actually going to explore them purely because I'm interested to see what the hell kind of planets could last in a system like this. I'm not going to try fuel scooping from it because, well, okay, that is one almighty surprise. I did not think I was going to be able to fuel scoop from a supergiant. I'm too fucking far away from it. I mean, right, how far am I from it now? Fuck it, look here. So, right, I'm 2,342 light seconds away from it, and I'm fuel scooping. I mean, the heat isn't going to be an issue.
Fuel scooping complete.
Well, let's take a look at this. I must have just used another ton.
Fuel scooping complete.
So at the moment my fuel usage is 0. Just trying to explore this planet is going to be difficult. I'd say rather problematic. It's in such close proximity to the Betelgeuse star itself that I'm actually having some difficulty controlling the ship. And look at how, I mean, I'm nowhere near the planet, but look how much it's dwarfed by this fucking huge great star. And to give you some idea of just how big it is, when I was scanning it and I was 2,700 light seconds away, that's greater than the distance between our Earth and its star. That's far enough away for you. Alright, scanning this planet is going to be a real fucking headache because the heat is actually reaching critical. I'm bailing out. It's still going up. Right, now it's coming down, but it's coming down very slowly. I'll scan this one. This one won't be a problem.
Disengaged.
But scanning that closest one, yeah. In fact, well, that's handy, but I can't be bothered to scan any of the others, so that's me done with the scanning of this system. Right, so I made it. Now to head back, and I want to get to Sol. So actually, before I do that, come to a halt. Make sure I don't hit anything. Right. Okay, let's see how far away this is. Oh, for fuck's sake. Actually, it's closer than Nehet. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. And I should encounter a lot of systems that I can dock at. Well, I should. I fucking hope that Aruru there is not the first. Come on, don't tell you it is. So that Aruru place is the first place that's, well, inhabited. I don't even know if I can dock there. Let's just double check. No, I don't want Salata, you fucking prick. This is when the galaxy map pisses you off, because it's alright, fuck it. Right, now, can I actually dock at Aruru if it will let me fucking select the hunting thing? Do you have any idea how much this fucking galaxy map pisses me off when it does this? At last. Right, so I can. dock at Ford Station. Well, I've got a long old way to go. I've got 33 jumps to Seoul. Well, at least I can stop on the way. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you with the journey back to the solar system, so this is what I came for. So there you have it. There is Betelgeuse, and at that size it is 3,256 light seconds away. It's a big old fucking star. So there you go. So that brings this video to an end. Unfortunately it doesn't bring my exploration to an end, but nevertheless, unless I get to you know, Seoul or Aruru bloody quick, which is highly unlikely, this is the end of it, because otherwise I've got a hell of a long way to go, or a hell of a long time to go before I get there. And then I would end this video showing just how much I've made on exploration profits and how much in integrity costs this trip is going to set me back. So that might be a very short second video, like I did showing the profits from my black hole trip. But anyway, one way or the other, that's probably the end of it, and there you go. Commander Dakota is signing off. Ooh, that would help. Right, this section, just a short one while I'm still on my way back. This is more for Commander Ripperjack's benefit. As you can see, he might have interrupted the video, but amazingly he didn't. But as you can see, 4 attempts at trying to reply to him has resulted in not one of them going through. So we see the old text chat system working just as it always used to. So we'll try it a 5th time, and still doesn't go through. 5 fucking times to send one message. They say nothing changes. Oh, this is a slightly unusual looking star. I don't remember seeing one like this before. There's another Tauri star, so I can't scoot from it, which is a pain in the arse. Once the server finally catches up, I had a feeling there was another star in the area. Is it close enough to scan? No, it's not that far away, and hopefully it's not a brown dwarf. Mind you, looking at the colour of it, I think it is. If it wasn't, I would have been able to scoot from it. Well, I'll scan it and see if I can. But yeah, that's another new star that I have encountered. I thought it was only going to be the one, but it turns out there's 2 of them. So this system, I'm fucked if I can remember what it is. I know it's Synoif something or other. Right, Synoif DY-A A68-0. You get a star like that. Right, well, this is clearly a brown dwarf, so I'm not going to be able to fuel scoop from it. So, oh well, I'll keep plodding on. Well, I've just scanned that star, and it's another Tauri star, so it also looks like it's the same type as that one that I scanned when I arrived in the system. That's not what I was expecting at all. Mind you, for a star it seems to be bloody small. I mean, I'm this close to it and it's still, you know, looking quite small and faint. There's another unusual star type. Trouble is, it doesn't tell me anything else about it. It just says Tauri star. But I've encountered several different Tauri stars, and none of them look like this. Well, until I go into this system. But yeah, this is identical to that one I've just left behind. So that was unexpected. And a pain in the arse because I can't fuel scoop from it, so oh well. Tighten that bugger off out of here. More when I can be bothered. Well, I was in some real trouble there. My fuel was practically empty and I had to make bloody sure that I arrived at a system with a star that I could scoop from, and I just did it. After this jump, as soon as I started fuel scooping, I got the warning, main fuel tank drained. So yeah, I was in some serious shit. So I had to take a detour and head to this system, column 285 sector MO-0A8-2, just so that I could fuel scoop from there. So now let's set course for Sol again. Oh, you're fucking... there you go. Now, because of that change in course, I don't think I'm going to be going to old, well, whatever it was called. So it looks like the first, actually it looks like I'm going through quite a few claim systems now, even though they may not be populated. And even if they are, they may not necessarily have landing platforms big enough for me to land on. But this one, Ogmitana, hopefully will have something. I've got to land soon, that's for sure, because my my bloody integrity costs have probably gone through the roof. It's going to take me a while still to fill the fuel tank here, but Jesus Christ, that was close. I didn't fancy that, because if I'd gone out there to Betelgeuse and got the data and then, you know, been stuck in a position where it would have been all for nothing, I would have been seriously fucked off. But it looks like I got away with it, just. So, okay, well I'll keep going until I can finally dock, and then we'll see just how much this little jaunt has cost me as far as integrity, and how much I've made as far as the data from my exploration goes. Okay. Now that little emergency is over, more when it happens. Oh, I can only assume that this area of space that I'm travelling through is quite recently formed, because I'm coming across brown dwarf after brown dwarf.
Frameshift drive charging.
So of course these stars must all be fairly newly formed and are not yet, you know, have enough material in them to actually form genuine stars. The brown dwarfs are barely sporting any fuels. And it means that again, you know, not 5 minutes after the last time, I'm in trouble again because my fuel is now very low. This system, you know, I say, is almost certainly going to be another brown dwarf. So I have now got to try looking for another fucking, because it would help if, you know, this star even appears on the fucking scanner at last. Right. So the next system it's putting me to is, well, I think I've got nothing but these Hyades sector whatevers. And then there's that one HIP. So, shock horror, it's not fucking... okay, right. Let's get away from there so we don't crash into that. Let's check out what this system is all about. So I'm 3 jumps away from that one. But I will have run out of fuel. Now that place will definitely have the right kind of star. But I've got to find... is that an L or an M? It's an M. I think I can fuel scoop off that. That's where I went to. That's where I went to last time and found an M-class star which I can scoop from. Let's just check. That's an L. I can't remember offhand if I can scoop from an L. But I definitely can scoop from an M, I remember. So if that's where I'm going, to this place, CQ-L A9-0, is that where I'm going? CQ-L A9-0, yes. I should be able to scoop from there. Well, there's only one way to find out, and if I can't, then I am well and truly fucked, because this jump is using all of the fuel that I have. Here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think a class M will be a red dwarf.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I'm pretty sure that's where I went to last time, the last segment, when I was desperately fuel scooping from that red dwarf star. Yes, I can. Fuck for that. Jesus.
Main fuel tank drained.
Yeah, here we go. So the main fuel tank's drained again. That's not a problem. It will scoop. It just means I'm going to be here a while to do it. That other star is only 3,000 light seconds away. I think I will explore it once I scoop from this one, because that other one is only going to be brown dwarf. Right, okay, I think that's my fuel emergency's over, because after this I've got, okay, one more in the Hyades sectors here, and then I'm into Ongritana, which as you can see I don't need to scoot for now. I can go there, and from there on I should be pretty close to a system that I can dock at. So this run hasn't been without its risks, but not the kind of risks I thought I would be encountering. I thought the only real risk I was going to have was being bored to death and end up switching the fucking game off. Anyway, well, more when it happens. Well, I'm in inhabited space and I've just been interdicted. Could be interesting. I have no idea who it is. An adder. Well, he's nothing if not ambitious. I'll let him get a few shots in. And, shit. Did I retract him? I was meant to He ain't done fuck all, but I haven't fired a shot at him yet. Oh, here we go. And once he's down, all of these, all the other ships here are all sidewinders. He's clean. Surely all these others are just going to be running. He's clean. Now what about this fucker here? These all hyperspaced in. Yeah, he's clean and all. And yeah, I just realised why. Because I'm in an anarchy system and I forgot to scan him, so I got fuck all for it anyway. Oh well. Shows how long it's been since I was in civilization that I just completely lost the plot of what I was meant to do when I got interdicted in an anarchy system. Mind you, it would help if I'd actually remembered that I was in one, because yeah, I do have the K-Warrant scanner. That was different.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, more when I dock. Right, well, I only hyperspace in the next system. Didn't realise that I didn't need to scan it.
Disengaged.
And not only that, it has a docking station. I can at last dock and see just how much my repair bill is going to be. It's going to be huge, I know that, but how huge remains to be seen. We'll also see how much I've made in total from my exploration, and particularly how much I got for scanning Betelgeuse itself. I mean, the fact that it's a well-known star means there's a good possibility it won't pay very much, although getting some actual detailed info on it, which is why I took the detailed surface scanner with me, might help a bit to bump up how much I make from it. And we'll soon find out. I think once I've docked here and done all that, that will be the end of this video. I don't need to go all the way to Seoul now, but well, at least not for this video. I think I will carry on going there, but not right away. For one thing, I am dying for a piss, and I'm also in desperate need for a cup of tea. I don't like saving while I'm still in space. I like to be docked when I save, for two reasons. Firstly, when you start up the game again and you're in space, the stuttering is always horrendous, far worse than at any other time. And secondly, it's just more convenient for me. fairly sizable ring system around that planet, but it didn't look like it had any resource extraction sites. No, not one. That's unexpected. So what do we think the integrity costs will be? I'm expecting it to be well within 6 figures. I'm going to say at least $250,000. The more than welcome sight of a fucking docking station, even if it is Federation. I don't care at the moment.
Request granted. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
Right.
Disengaged.
Now there'll probably be some repairs as well. There's only one. It's lower than I thought. 197,202. Well, it is lower than I thought, but it's still a fucking hell of a lot. Now, here we go. 122,387 to sell. So in fact I've lost out as a result of doing that trip. Betelgeuse system is paying 16,074, only 2,409 from scanning the star itself. So that's pretty crap. So this system here, which I think, no, it's not the one I was thinking of, it's paid me more. Next 20. Okay, I didn't know I had. Oh, okay. So in fact, I have made far more than I thought. Each page is being done separately. Thank fuck for that. Right. Okay. So we'll start with the previous 20 years. So we'll sell this page 122,387. I can't be asked to go through them all individually. And the next page is 168,406 for that lot. So these two systems both paid more than Betelgeuse. Two more of these knife systems, so we'll sell that page. And this page, 84,291. So in fact I have made profit. And I've still got one lot to go. The 61 Mu Orionis system, which is the system I was in when I got interdicted. That's still to be sold. So what's that done to my exploration details here? Systems visited 465, projects from exploration 2,453,838. Level 2 scans are now up to 864. Level 3 scans haven't changed, so fuck knows what they're about. it wasn't that long ago that I was, you know, quite pleased to have reached my 350th system, and that was Ross 128. I remember that. And now I'm up to 465, so I seem to have done quite a bit of exploration lately. I never thought I would see the day when I would say that. Let's see what they got in the old shipyard. Oh, they got an anaconda. Would be handy, except I've already got it. Looks like they got fuck all else. Well, the Adder's not a bad ship actually, but yeah, not much else. Now, if I'm going on to Sol, I might as well see about some cargo. But you know what? I have far more important things to take care of at the moment, i.e. going for a slash. So that's the end of this video, and that definitely is the end of this video. So this is Commander Corsair signing off. Well, I did say that this video was going to be, you know, the trip out to Betelgeuse and then back to Sol. So, although I said I was definitely signing off at the end of the last bit, I am actually back.
Frameshift drive charging.
And now we are finally going to make the last jump into the solar system. So it's a round trip of over 1,000 light years.
3, 2, 1, engage.
So I certainly put some miles under the belt. Now I've done a small bit of trading on the way, and I do have some cargo, but I seem to recall, there's no seeming about it, I definitely do recall that there wasn't an awful lot at any of the stations orbiting Earth or Mars, so I'm going to try the Daedalus system orbiting Mercury, just on the off chance that there might be something here, and they might give me a decent price for my cargo, which is gold.
Fuel scooping complete.
I forget what system I found it at now, but it was being sold for 8,805, so cheaper than I buy it at Shapsugabus. Although Lyabes does do it for cheaper than that, well, sometimes.
Fuel scoop
now, whether or not the Daedalus system will, you know, pay a decent amount for gold is another matter. I'm not that confident, to be honest, but I mean, we'll give it a go. I mean, to be honest, if they, you know, buy it in for any half decent price, I'll sell it to them. But on the way here, I found a system that has quite a few conflict zones, so I might go back there and get stuck in at those. I'm trying to remember the system's name. It's something like V2986 Orionis. I know it's definitely Orionis at the end, and it does start with a V, and it is V2 and then 3 other numbers. And I'm fairly sure 689 are the 3 other numbers, but I'm not sure what order they come in. So once I've docked and seen what there is here, well, I think I'll head back out there. I won't do the video of it because this one will go on for long enough, and I've got to splice enough fucking different bits together. It's going to take an age. What did I fucking stop for? For some reason I thought this station was just going to be a bog standard Coriolis. I wasn't expecting a bloody great orbis. Hopefully that means they've well, at least got the money to pay a decent amount for my gold. have a few more
Docking successful.
systems scanned,
Engines
which I need to sell the data for. So we'll do that. Yeah, now we'll do that. At least one will, yeah, be too close. But the 111 Tauri system, V1402 Orionis, which is dirt cheap, and the far more lucrative V1201 Orionis system, even though it only had 1 star. That 1 star paid 22,767. So that paid more than the Betelgeuse system. Right, let's see, actually no, first of all let's check the bulletin board, see if anyone is desperate enough to pay over the odds. No. Federal invitations for Ross 128 again. I've had that permit for fucking ages. Right, metals. Bloody hell. I'm not paying a lot. So I bought it, oh, there you go, for 8804. So I'm going to make over 400. But that's a shitty profit on gold. In fact, it's too small a profit. I'm not going to sell it there. And I think that is it. I don't think I've got anything else outstanding. No. So let's just take a look back from where I came and see if I can find. Right, there's V201 or 1201 Orionis. Oh, fucking hell. Trying to find it like this is a thankless task. Well, let's try the name that I think it was. I think it was V2689. Alright, it looks like that was it. Let's just check the name, because if I can remember the docking stations. Yep, that is it. So that's the place to go. That's where there are currently quite a few conflict zones. I saw at least 5 combinations, oh fuck's sake, combinations of low and high intensity. It's, so it's 3 jumps away from me. But that's where I'm going ahead. So if you do appear online and, you know, want to wing up or whatever, that's where you're going to find me. So after all that lot, my exploration has gone up to 476 systems visited. Profits for exploration has gone up to 2,529,064 credits. Level 2 detailed scans has gone up to 872. Level 3 detailed scans hasn't changed. So obviously what I thought the difference between level 2 and level 3 detailed scans was completely wrong. There hasn't been a great deal of other changes. Market network is up to 118. Trading profit is up to 226,150,249. Commodities traded is just past the 2,600 or 267,000 rather mark. Average profit gone up slightly, 139,512. Still not as good as it was. Highest single transaction, 488,960. I don't see that changing at all. Oh yeah, combat, I did get one more bounty, and it only paid like about 1,500. It was pathetic. So I've now got 6,900 and no, I haven't. 6,000. 800 and... Oh, okay, 6,900 exactly. Thought I had more than that, actually. But no, 6,900 it is. And as far as my assets and all that go, 393.3 million. Probably not taking into account the like close to 3 million I've got in gold in the cargo. The credit spent on ships hasn't changed, neither has the credit spent on outfitting. Credit spent on repairs went up a bit, so it's now at 9,742,543. Credit spent on fuel didn't change much because I was fuel scooping everything. Munitions hasn't changed at all. Insurance claims hasn't changed at all either, although for a while it looked like it was going to because of how dangerously low on fuel I was. So that is definitely it. So there you go, a trip from Nehet, even though you didn't actually see that bit, to Betelgeuse and then to Seoul. So that's quite a bit of distance. And as I say, I will be at V2689 Orionis and catching up on some combat there. So that's where you'll find me if you're extremely desperate for any wing action. And in the meantime, this is definitely Commander Glucosa signing off.